Hey everybody, welcome back. We've been doing some dailies, but now we're here. We're here in the nitty gritty. The real Slay the Spire. Standard, A20, no jokes, high risk, high reward gameplay. Random rare. Exhume is terrible. It's just god awful, but dude, this path. It's got a chance. Now, I've been playing, dailies, but I've also been playing. I think I'm willing to take a hit here, knowing we're drawing a dead card. We need, pardon me, 2 strikes out on top of the strike that we were guaranteed to draw. That's fine. Now we still need 3 strikes or a bash and a strike on this turn, but is very likely. I've been playing some A20 as well. We need offense early. That's what I've learned. Now, give me the Whirlwind. I think it's like a requisite card. You don't get a better turn than that. That's basically just extreme luck. I can't kill you. You're insanely lucky. But now that we've got Whirlwind, sorry, I got a little dry throat going on. Should really have gotten some water before we started the episode, but luckily these episodes tend to be short. That's not a joke. We lose a lot. I'm real happy with what we got going on here. The early Whirlwind, you might have doubted it. You probably doubt it no longer. I don't think we need a Cleave. I do think we like a Combust. Okay, what do you upgrade? Bash is great. Whirlwind's great. Exhume to at least make it free. Not right now, but maybe in the future. For now, I think you go with the Uppercut. You get 1 weakness and 1 vulnerability out of it, both of which are extremely good. This is a lot of damage. I like it. Let's pop this right off the bat and do that. Admittedly, we could have waited for Whirlwind to come around, but we might want to play other stuff on the turn we draw Whirlwind. We don't, but that's okay. Oh, you know what? Did we have a... Why are we... Oh, Strength Potion. I don't know why I thought that it worked like a steroid potion in that it would only last for 1 turn. Pardon me. So I need to do 26 damage to you. Can't do it. But I can weaken you. Hit you for... Oh, you know what? I totally can. I was wrong. Easy elite fight. Love to see the bag of prep. I'll take an Iron Wave, just like a kind of agnostically decent card. I do like both Bash and Whirlwind, I think, are valuable. Give me the Bash first, and hopefully we'll get a chance to do the Whirlwind after. Okay, I mean, obviously we would have preferred Whirlwind right here, but Combust should do what we need it to do. So far, this is a really, really decent start. I would hesitate. Might as well just eat it on this turn, I think. I would hesitate to call it a great start just because it's very early. And you don't want to get your hopes up too much. You never know, what's coming your way following this. But for a first floor, we're doing real well. I mean, this is like 4 turns. Champion Belt is lovely with what we got going on. Now the question becomes, do you want a Juggernaut? I do like it, but I don't think it's the right time. Truly, let's hit the question marks. But I did think about going double campfire path. Boss is not the Hexaghost, and yet I'm willing to give this a shot nonetheless. We can always hit a second campfire if necessary. Hopefully won't be necessary. I'm gonna hit you. Can I hit you with the whiniest, most entitled thing that I was about to say? I was about to say I would really love to have 4 energy right now. Now it's not something that happens too often at this stage of the game. I really think we got to put damage in there, so I'm willing to eat 1 damage, but get the weakness potion out there just to stay in front as well. 27. I'm crunching the numbers, and I'm like, take 0. It'll put you on 21. We got a good chance to get to 21 next turn. Yeah, we needed this and then these two. Good enough. I think I like flex. I think that's my go-to here. So, yes, you may take a basic strike. Deck's looking pretty solid. You know what? Why don't you heal me? And then I get a good opportunity to rest again. And definitely, I think a whirlwind is the right play there. Now, this guy could still be a problem, but we got a lot of vulnerability, decent amount of weakness. It's actually like the worst starting turn I ever could have imagined. I think we drew all of our defense. This is one situation where I feel like maybe you don't play Combust. I can't stress enough, like, yes, obviously, I'm annoyed as well. Like, I think we're in a rough spot, but it's also just incredibly bad luck for us to have been put into this situation where our first hit, we basically just had to eat it. It's fine. Take 1 damage. It's not a big deal. It is a big deal. It's starting to become a big deal. And I think Variance is handing it to us right now. I take ownership for a lot of the bad stuff that happens to us on any given run. But, dude, I don't think we can afford to play that Combust, to be honest. I honestly believe in our present situation that we've kind of gotten surprisingly unlucky. So, okay, now we got the status effects piling up. He's half dead. I'm almost dead. Oh, I'm willing to take 1 to hit him when he's vulnerable. Sounds good to me. Thank God, at least for the single defend. I think you gotta keep him going like this. You take 5 damage, we'll be on 3. It's gonna be real tight. 36 damage, or 19 plus 12, 31 damage, but extending the negative effects. That sounds better to me. Okay, we gotta hit you for 15. This is actually the moment of truth now. Probably stop right there. Okay, okay, okay. We're going to be on 1 HP. What are we going to do about this? That's a great question. Well, we're going to play this. We're going to play this. We're going to play this. And then next turn, we're going to hope for some great stuff, please. Definitely not going to play that Combust. We don't have to hurt you that much this turn. We only got to hit you for 14. It's going to happen. All right, it was very easy. It's not even hard, really. At this point, it's a very simple game. Rupture, Combust work really well together. Reaper is kind of a necessity in some situations, but I mean, Rupture, Combust, dude. I think we take Reaper because we're more likely to get a Rupture later. And definitely, I would say Sozu is your go-to. You're forced to fight an elite. So it's really, what elite would you like to fight the most? You're forced to fight an elite. You're almost forced to fight 2. I think we have to fight this guy just so we can pivot afterwards. So 2 bad fights at the start. I say bad because it's, you know, this floor. At least Exhume can hit Reaper as well. I didn't think about that in the moment, but it actually is pretty valuable. Probably should have popped the Ancient Potion, but we only get 1 of them, so it's a tough ask. I'm willing to do this. Honestly, sure. So keep that vulnerability going. Smack them good. Forget about Reaper for now. We already have Reaper. It's called Burning Blood. As long as we don't take damage, it's there to do great work for us. I'm willing to do this just to increase the likelihood you're going to die next turn. Whirlwind will definitely get you. Well, yeah. I was thinking maybe we wait for Reaper, but that's okay. I think Battle Trance is okay. Helping us draw the stuff we want to draw. 12 damage. Okay. Well, you gotta love this. Again, written into the rulebook. Reaper only heals you for 9. It's not really that good. We don't... actually, you know what? We're just waiting for Whirlwind now that I think about it. So it's actually not that bad. Now we want to get Battle Trance Reaper. I'll live with another Whirlwind. I mean, we're going to heal anyway, so that turned out extremely well. I do think Metallicize is really good. And to be honest, we've had a little bit of a shortfall with respect to our blocks. So I think that it is worth something. And I'm just going to go with turn 1. Thanks for the free strength. Take my potion. Or you know what? I think we might need Exhume. Take my last remaining potion. You gave me Molten Egg, which is just as good as it gets as far as I'm concerned. Remember, you got extra strength on this turn. You're really hoping for Whirlwind, but if you kill this guy on this turn, it's like the same DPS. Can we kill him on this turn? We can exactly kill him. And then 31. I'd rather put up 8 block on this turn than 3 block on every turn, but it's a little touchy. It's a little touchy. Three block, let's face it. It's not much. Why don't you go ahead and hit me? I'd rather punch through your armor a little faster. So we're probably, I mean, we're definitely going to want to rest. Let's not get it twisted before our elite fight. I don't even think we want to play Combust. We're basically waiting for Reaper and an attack that can kill. We did get there. Reaper will hit for 6, so it's actually useless right now. We'll hit for 6, and then any other attack will get you. It's not that bad. We're at 52, but I'd still... I mean, I do like Shrug, dude. I think we could use it. We're only at 21 cards. This is the right time to rest. I don't think there's a doubt about that. These guys are not that bad. This is the perfect AoE fight for us, really. To the extent that I think we'll actually try to draw Whirlwind. Life goes on. Let's get a Combust. And let's also make sure that you are going to die if we draw Whirlwind on the next turn. They're actually all going to die if we draw Whirlwind on the next turn. Unfortunately, you can't always, you know, it's not an exact science. You can't always guarantee it. You're going to entangle me, which means I'm pretty likely to draw Whirlwind. There's not a dang thing I can do about it. At least this guy's going to die before he can attack again. Or before we can add more garbage wounds to our deck. I mean, you knew what was going to happen here, let's be honest. Extremely cool turn. It's alright, it's why we rested. I don't believe it. I call nonsense on this one. I call nonsense on this one. This is not right. Check, re-roll the tape. We were doing something good there. Our draw really soured us, but that's okay. That's 820. It happens. I actually think that run was doing some pretty good stuff. Give me 250 gold and an early shop. Frailty is like the kiss of death here. Not to mention, fills our deck with garbage, so. Same deal. This will take you down to 23. We'll take 6, but it makes us very likely to kill you next turn. Haha. Good one. Did I say very likely? What I meant was, no comment. Take a twin strike. I think we did right on the last floor. From the perspective of adding attacks to the deck early. Now, it left us in a pretty scary spot on the Guardian fight, but, you know, if things go slightly differently, you pull Flame Barrier, all of a sudden, who cares? You know, like that fight becomes trivial. Dude, I know it's not the path, but what if this time it's the path? Give me Orichalcum. And then leave. Save the gold a little bit, because I really think... Go ahead, take 7 max HP. I really think that Searing Blow is gonna lead us to greatness. I think a thin enough deck, good enough draw, and we're in the clear. We do need to upgrade it about 1,000 times. As many times as possible, for sure. Let's add an Iron Wave. Get something for nothing. Turns out, is a bad path. We are going to have to fight a super elite. Well, unless we take this path. But then we don't fight any elites on that path. But then we are... Oh, this is dangerous, dude. Let's do it. Huge turn. Huge turn. Because now we get our good attack when he's vulnerable. I thought I discarded that. I almost died. So we don't get our good attack when he's vulnerable, but we get it next turn. Which isn't nearly as good, but that's okay. It actually is completely fine. We take 13 damage, which is really 7 if we kill him this turn because of the Burning Blood. That's nothing. Nothing to be afraid of, at least. Think you go for the double tap to get Searing Blow plus whatever else you might be able to snag out of it. And the Searing Blow is already pretty good. I will take 1 damage to hopefully get you next turn. But the more upgrades, the merrier, obviously. And combined with double tap, this could start to get pretty incredible. As you know, I'm sure. You know what? Disarm. I normally probably would skip it, even though I like it. Even though I like it a lot. Just because I don't want the deck to get too confusing early on. Want to make sure that it's thin. You know, Searing Blow is able to be drawn as often as we'd like it to be drawn. This is really lucky. But Disarm is going to help us out a lot against the Hexaghost, so... Well, no special prizes for figuring out what our last card is. Let's just hope we get a double tap along with it. Ayy, not bad. I'm also not too bummed because, like, Orichalcum is really minimizing the damage we take, especially once one of the 3 is dead. So, I mean, obviously, wish that we didn't have to spend 1 energy to do 1 damage, but it is what it is, and then we'll take another 4 damage. No big deal. I think we're actually in a pretty good spot to upgrade Searing Blow yet again. And still be okay for the boss, because mostly, the boss is the Hexaghost. Doesn't really matter. Well, I mean, it matters how little HP we have, but we can afford to be a little on the low side, especially with a Disarm. Not even worth playing the strike there. The downside is he's also getting 4 block per turn, so, you know. Definitely, we got a little cross-blockination. It seems like we're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. Okay, so 46 HP, nothing to complain about. Ornamental Fan is fine. Gambler's Brew is not really that good. I think we do like a Shrug. I might, and don't quote me on this just yet. But I might just consider, not like a for sure sort of thing, but I just want to make sure you can die next turn. I might consider fighting this other elite, which is likely to be the Lagavulin. Honestly, we benefit from not... We played Iron Wave. So my brain was like, we benefit from not playing a defend. And then I followed that up by playing an actual worse defend. But it did do damage, but still, it's not really the point. Dude, honestly, I think some AoE would not be the worst idea. It does make our deck a little thick, but it's pre-upgraded. I'm willing to give it a try. And I think we have to hit every Searing Blow opportunity. You're not the Lagavulin. I don't care. We just want to draw double tap Searing Blow this turn, and life's golden. Yo. Doesn't get any better than that. Free Relic. Nah. This wasn't what I was worried about when it came to taking Cleave, but I'm glad I did it nonetheless. Honestly, I think I wouldn't mind taking a little bit of damage here. Just so that the Hexaghost is not super powered. I like Battle Trance is good, but I'm very wary about this deck right now. I like what we got. I guess Battle Trance is like, it's hard to conceive of it being bad, but still. No matter what on this turn, we're very likely to play exactly Searing Blow. He has a good turn to weaken. He's only doing 18 damage. Sweet rat. I just clicked on the wrong card. I spent an energy to take one more damage as pain. It's okay. We really, this time, let's draw Bash first. Well, this is still very good. Come on, man. Just gotta do a little bashing. Just the slightest bash. Thank you. Oh, dude, we got so much energy. Okay. I guess we got it. Now, double tap Searing Blow, and he's dead. I think I'd rather just hit you. Hope for some double tap Searing Blow next turn. It's gonna be close. I mean, he has no chance to kill me, but you know, in theory, it could have been close. This is good stuff right now. I will take an offering to get through our deck faster, get the energy we need to play the cards we want. You know, nothing ventured, nothing gained. We'll take Black Star, and we'll go for these elite fights. And, well, we won't necessarily go for them, but some of them are undodgeable. We want to hit... The main win condition of this deck is not relics, though I wouldn't be upset to get them. The main thing we're looking for is upgrade Searing Blow as much as is humanly possible. If we're able to do that, I don't think we'll win, but I think we have a chance. Can't draw anymore, keep that in mind. So this saves you 4, but it's 4 forever. Is 11 damage will be at 31. I think you pop this and you go, see ya? See ya? Probably the best steroid potion I've ever used. It is tempting, actually, to get that Thunderclap. Remove a card from your deck. Absolutely. Basic strikes, get out of here. Don't need you. Take me back to 19. I don't want the apparitions. They're too good. It would make the game too easy. It's not fair to the rest of the class. This is where you look at it and you go, you know, Bit of a bummer, but what's the fastest way to get through these guys is definitely still to double tap Searing Blow here. I mean, to be honest, this is where you'd like really want a Whirlwind. But we can't really do that much about it. Okay, the cleave is really nice, of course. Take out the guy doing 14 damage, I think. Seems like a... You had one more energy. I'd rather get 5 more block. I don't like the damage we're taking. Don't get that twisted. I'm almost like, what if you, it's not gonna work because you gotta hit him for too much. Sorry, this guy's no. He hasn't even powered up yet. So now I'm running the numbers in my head and I'm going self. What do you think? Do you think that you upgrade Searing Blow? Or do you rest? I honestly, in this case, I don't think we can afford to lose the maximum HP. I think we have to swing for the fences. Again, it's this new never devil may care attitude I've got going on. It makes me irresistible on YouTube. That rakish charm. If you're already fairly likely to die, why not just go for broke, brother? Why not take every available opportunity? Put yourself in the driver's seat. Makes sense to me. This hurts though. This is not a pleasant feeling. 'Cause we're only gonna take 5 damage. Not hey. Nothing wrong with taking 5 damage. As long as we get 24 out next turn, we're at 40 HP and a regen potion for the elite fight, no problem. We will take a flame barrier though, and I'm hesitant to add cards to the deck. Flame barrier is a notable exception. Now, if we're gonna get through this guy, we want, you know, like bash this turn, then double tap Searing Blow. Doesn't look likely to happen. You know? Okay. We know we're going to draw Searing Blow next turn. In fact, we might draw it right now. So if you shrug, bash, Searing Blow, is that really what you want? Shrug, double tap, Searing Blow? I think we'd rather double tap. And we should have played this in a different order, but let's go double tap. Bash, Twin Strike, Iron Wave. We take 13 damage, sure. But now, Searing Blow for 51. Flame Barrier for another 12. Sit you for 16. I think I gotta try to ice you right away. Even the block is also, don't get me wrong, it sounds pretty nice right about now. But we've done it. The Boot and Blue Candle. I would describe both of those as being near useless. Don't shoot the messenger. We had the rest. Remove. Hey, this is an upgrade situation. We're gonna shoot for the moon again. I know we're not upgrading Searing Blow by doing this, but we are gonna get 2 relics out of it, assuming we win, which is not guaranteed. Reroll everything but Flame Barrier. We really want Offering turn 1. Then we want double tap out of it. But it's big. 51 damage. Let's just ice you then. Then you're doing 20. Tempting, but let's get Flame Barrier out there for 8 more damage. Again, I think it's a bold new philosophy. If you're going to lose, change what you're doing. The worst you could do is just still lose. Have I told you lately that I hate you? Give me double tap Searing Blow. Come on. Come on with this, say. What are you doing? Don't they? They're heavy cards. I know they're going to get sorted to the bottom of the deck, but we could at least pretend that we're trying to play a fair game here. Because, like, Searing Blow +4. Pretty quickly, not gonna do it for us. You take this, you get healed to full right here. Told you. That hits Searing Blow. You're a peach. You're a dream come true. We have to rest. I am disappointed more than you could ever possibly imagine, but we have to rest. It just has to be done. Otherwise, we're dead for sure. So we might as well try to not be dead for sure. I know that kind of seems to fly into the face of what I was talking about earlier, but it doesn't for reasons that I'm choosing to just not explain right now because it would be too easy. So I like Fiendfire because... yeah, forget Iron Wave, dude. Who cares? Because with Fiendfire, we can dump a bunch of cards that, well, not garbage, are not mission critical to our goals. We'll draw Searing Blow faster. Ipso facto, we win easily. This is gonna start to hurt. He's gonna start to do some serious damage. I don't see us living through this fight. I don't want to throw this down on the game and insult the game specifically, but we'll say a large chunk of the reason that I feel like we have no chance. Well, that doesn't help. There's no conceivable way we could put up 36 block. We literally don't have the cards. But 4 energy would have helped out quite a lot. I think we did a really valiant job, but obviously in the end it didn't end up working out for us there. Hey, for now, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Not a bad run, all things considered, but I'll see you then.